Hello my loves, I'm currently on my very last day of holiday and this is my very last evening, but I want to film a get ready with me on holiday. I do things a little bit more differently obviously when I'm on holiday, so I thought it might be fun to show you. And I've had so many questions about how I'm doing my hair and my makeup and all that jazz. By the time this is up, I'm pretty sure that my Instagram, like IGTV makeup tutorial is already up, but I'm going to do it again here and just show you it more kind of in like real time. And also I just want to say before I start this whole video, I have really bad skin pigmentation above my top lip. It's nothing to do with filler, it's nothing to do with anything else other than the fact that I have pigmentation, so I don't want any comments in the comment section because I already know it's there. I don't like it myself, I don't need the comments. Okay, so now that's done, let's get into it. Although my sister is literally asleep in bed right there. I think she has a little bit of sunstroke, so I'm gonna try and cut her out the video. But I have just had a massage. I had a full body deep tissue massage and I literally fell asleep for the whole hour. So I think my lashes, and I think I've got like an indentation of like the pillow here. But I'm looking a little bit tired. So I'm gonna go pop in the shower and then I'm going to start on my makeup and my hair, and then I'll show you what I'm wearing. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy the video and I will see you after my shower. Okay, so post shower, and I always start off with moisturizing obviously. By the way, ignore the mess. We're leaving tomorrow morning, as I said, and we have like the chair just full of clothes ready to go in our suitcases. So yeah, a bit messy. But moisturizing, I will always use one of the two. This is a new product. This is one I've been using for years. This is the Garnier, what's it called? Summer Body Gradual Tanning Moisturizer. I have literally used this for about 3 years whenever I'm on holiday. It just obviously like gives you a bit of like a fake tan, but still looks really natural and still is super moisturizing. So I use this one day and then I'll alternate with a aloe vera gel or a spray or whatever. So this one is from the new Bondi Sands range. I'll leave a link down below. They're available at Boots, not sponsored. I just love them. I have done an ad with them over on Instagram, but this is not sponsored. They're just really good. So every second day I'll use this, and every second day I'll use this. But today, because I'm leaving tomorrow, I'm going to stick with my Gradual Tanner, and I just apply that all over my body. It also smells an absolute dream, and I think because I've used this for so many years on holiday, every time I smell it, it just makes me think of holidays. Like if I use it at home and I've not been on holiday, it just makes me feel like I'm on holiday, if that makes any sense. It's delicious. It does kind of give your hands a little bit of like, it might not show up, a little bit of like that fake tanny stain. Okay, and once I've done my body moisturizer, I'll go onto my face. I always use an SPF. In England, on holiday, in night, in day, whatever, I always use an SPF. So this one is from Guerlain. It's called the Skin Defense and it's in SPF 50, so it's really super high and it's just lovely. It's a really lovely moisturizer. Hasn't broken me out at all, and it's just a really great moisturizer. So I've been using that on my face. Also, if we're going to be doing a full get ready with me, I guess I should show you what I have been using in the shower. So normally I will take my own hair stuff, shampoo and conditioner, that's what I'm looking for. So normally I would take my own, which would be like Kerastase for blonde hair, which is what I always like to use, or something like that, which will like protect my hair dye in the sun. But yeah, I completely forgot to take like literally any of my toiletries. So I have my sister's shampoo and it's actually been really good. It's left my hair feeling really lovely, and I love my hair like every night of this holiday. So it's probably down to the shampoo and the new curler and the hair dryer, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. But I've been using this Herbal Essences, what is it? Hydrate Coconut Milk Shampoo and Conditioner. It's great. I mean, I'm not going to go home and purchase it, but it's actually left my hair feeling really lovely on this holiday. So now I'm going to dry my hair, and she has actually got the Dyson. Let me get it let me find it. Okay, so she has this like Dyson hair dryer, which I'm sure everybody has heard about. Like I've heard about it, and I was like, nah, you know, like a silent hair dryer, that's not a thing. But actually, I mean, it's not silent at all, like it's not, but it's been really lovely for doing my hair and super quick. I'm not gonna go home obviously and like purchase it because I have my GHD one, which I still love, but this has actually been really lovely on my hair, so I'm just going to do that now. Okay, hair is dry. Moving on to curls. So I have been using the Babyliss one for so long. Every time I've ever spoken about my hair or done anything to do with hair, I've always told you guys about the Babyliss wand because I think it is actually amazing. But before I bought that wand, I used to use this wand, which is the GHD Curve, I believe. Let me just check. Okay, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure it's called the GHD Curve Wand or Barrel or whatever. Looks like this, and yeah, I used to use it for so long, and then long story short, my friends were using the Babyliss wand, and I said, how do you do their hair? And they told me it was that wand. I bought it, I fell in love with it, and then my JHD wand broke. Well, this bit broke off the end, so I just got rid of it, and haven't used it since. And then I came on this holiday, and my sister's hair looked so good, so I was like, what are you using for it? And she gave me her wand to try again, and I've now fallen in love with it. So long story short, I'm getting this wand as soon as I'm home. I think it's amazing, and I've fallen back in love with it. It is quite expensive, but I think I remember now why I loved it so much when I did. So all I do is split my hair into two. So I've got this little top section, which is just literally the top layer, and then I have my two bottom sides. So the difference with this wand and the wand I've been using before is this way with this wand, I'm doing all my curls one way rather than one way and one the other way. So I literally just take them all away from my face. So I start at the back and I'm just winding them all away, and I do that literally all the way around. And then I'm not hairspraying them or anything. I'm just gonna literally let them sit until this whole bottom layer is done, and then I'll dust them a little bit with hairspray. But yeah, I'm literally just doing them all away from my head. Okay, so that side is all done, and I'm just not going to touch them at all, and literally just do the same on the other side, but do this side again away from my face. Okay, moving on to top layers. I've just taken down the top layer, obviously, and I'm literally just going to do exactly the same as I did on the bottom. So very simple, and just curl it away from my head. And then coming up to these two front, well, this one front panel, I'll split it in half. So I have my fringe on the front and then the bit just behind it. This one I'll kind of just do normally. And then when I get to the fringe, I'm gonna kind of wrap it round with like wider spaces in between. So if you can see there, there's not so much of like a ringlet going on. And then I will just kind of pull that out before it sets. Is my hair done? I completely appreciate I look a little bit mad at the minute, but it does drop out and ends. Oh, you're very bright. So it does drop out and it will end up looking really lovely and just kind of like beachy. Okay, so we're back in this little chair. So starting off with my makeup, I have already done my SPF, which I showed you, and I'm going to start off with this Laura Mercier, can you see that? What is it called? Foundation primer, and it's in Radiance Bronze, and it's so gorgeous. So it just looks like this. I think I've already shown this on my channel before. But it gives just a really lovely, like, glowy, sun-kissed, very like natural shine to your face. And for foundation, I'm using this MAC Face and Body foundation in the shade C6. I used to use this foundation literally all the time, like honestly for years and years, and then my skin went really bad and I felt like it just wasn't enough coverage for me. But my sister took it on holiday with her because she uses it all the time, and I thought I'd give it a go again, and I've literally fallen back in love with it. Just putting a blob on either high point of my face, and then I'm taking this Dior brush in number 12 and I'm going to just blend that in. The only one thing I will say with this is I feel like you have to work quite fast with it because it dries really quick on the skin. But it's fine. I mean, it's not exactly hard to blend in. Also, this foundation is like more percentage, I don't know what percentage, but more percentage water than it is like makeup. So it's very like dewy on the skin and also lovely and hydrating. Okay, also I forgot to say that, lovely angle Nadia, really lovely angle. I have false lashes on, and I get these done at a place called Fox and Vamp in London. So I will pop her Instagram and details and stuff down below, but I absolutely love her lashes. They're so natural, and I always get them for holidays now. Bottom lashes, I am wearing a Guerlain mascara, which I will link down below for you. And then we're going to do concealer. So I'm obviously using, I keep saying obviously, don't I? Okay, and then moving on to concealer, I'm using my trusty favourite NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger. I don't put too much on compared to what I would obviously do back home, just because I'm kind of using this more of like a cover up rather than like a brightening. So I'm just putting it underneath my eyes a little bit, and then I've got a mirror down here, by the way. So if I keep looking away from you, that's why. And then a little bit on my forehead, and then a little bit on my chin as well. Okay, and then to blend that in, I'm using this little Iconic brush. I just think this is super handy for like getting right underneath the lash line. Okay, and then as I said at the start of this video, I have quite bad pigmentation above my lips. I'm not sure if it's really showing up that bad on camera, but it is actually really bad in person. So before I do this part and this part, I'll just take whatever's left on the brush from underneath my eyes and just kind of go over that pigmentation and like try and brighten it. It doesn't really work, but yeah, I'll do my best. So I have been doing my makeup 2 different ways on holiday. Because I did one of the ways over on IGTV, I'm going to mix this one up ever so slightly. Basically the same, but a few different products. So I'm going to go on to powder. I'm using my Charlotte Tilbury powder. What is this called? Airbrush Flawless Finish in 2 medium. I've been loving this. It's so good for keeping you matte. So I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes and not really anywhere else at the minute. So I'm just sticking it underneath my eyes there so that I'm going to try and not crease. And then I'm going to put a tiny bit on my chin where I put that concealer, and then a tiny bit over on my forehead. Then I'm going to go on to contour. So I use a few different products, but today I'm obviously going to use this one. It's so good. It's from Guerlain, and it's their Terracotta Contour and Glow palette. So there is like 2 kind of shades of contouring. I'd say one's more like a contour and one's more like a kind of facey powder bronzy, and then the other 2 obviously are blush and highlight. So I've been taking this one here for contour, and I have just been taking a Real Techniques brush. I'm very light-handed with this because it is like very pigmented. Also, I'll just say it smells delicious. I can't even tell you how good. So Real Techniques brush, and I'm just dabbing it in there very lightly, and then I'm going to just go into the hollows of my cheek. Okay, and I don't know if that's going to show up, but it's giving me like such a lovely like subtle contour, the kind of contour you'd want on holiday, nothing too like chiseled. And then I go into wherever the sun naturally hits me, so across my like forehead up here. Okay, so I've just finished contouring, and I don't know, I think it's just a really lovely, very subtle and very quick way of doing my makeup. On top of that, I'm going to take another Guerlain product. I feel like this one's more of my highlight and blush. This one is called the Bronzer and Blush Powder Terracotta like palette thing. So it looks like this. It's so pretty. I don't know if it's going to come up, but it's just really, let's focus you so you can see it. There we go. Really lovely and shimmery and bronzy and just lovely for holiday. So I'm taking a Real Techniques brush and I'm just dabbing it in there, and then going kind of like on the apples of my cheeks. And I just think this really helps to add like blush and highlight. Oh my god, my battery's flashing. Ah! Okay, I'm back. Tried to film the first video and the only video of this holiday, and my camera died, so that's great. So I'm just moving on to eyebrows. So I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown, and I'm using my MAC 263 brush. Every time I've ever shown my eyebrows on YouTube or Instagram, I've always done the exact same thing. So I'm just lining the bottom, which I've already done, and then I'm going to go in and just start filling them in and just following like the natural shape of them. I don't really do too much to my brows. It's fine, this eyebrow looks so good and this one always looks so bad. I just can't get this one looking nice like ever. So final 2 things that I do. The first is take my iconic highlighter in the shade Original, and this is just so chewy. I literally take 1 blob on the back of my hand. This stuff is amazing, honestly. And I will apply it with my middle finger, and I will blend it in with a clean finger. So I just want to apply it. You want to come say hi?
What can you do?
So I'm applying it with my middle finger and then blending it in with a clean one, just so it's not like seriously intense. You're in that, you know. You can come say hi. Yeah, so just blending that in, and whatever is left on my hand, I will pop a little bit above my lips just to bring out my cupid's bow, and then a little bit kind of like on the bottom of my nose, and then blend that up. And then the absolute final step, I'm using this Guerlain matte nude foundation in the shade 01. It's literally just my lips but better. So I apply it and then I just blend it in. So hair and makeup are done. Try and get my sister out of the way. So yeah, hair has fallen out a little bit, so it's looking how I like it to look, just really kind of loose curls and very kind of like effortless. And then my makeup is done. I'm just obsessed with that highlight. It's just the most lovely, like natural, gorgeous, sun-kissed highlight ever. And then I feel like my face just looks really lovely and natural as well. So that's my makeup done. Now I'm gonna choose an outfit. Okay, so outfit wise, well, I mean, I have quite a lot left actually, but I'm gonna go for this 2-piece outfit. This one is from Miss Selfridge. I haven't worn it yet, obviously there's tags everywhere, but it's a little like tailored suit top and bottom, and then I have a little plain white body from, is this from Nasty Gal? Yeah, Nasty Gal. So I'm gonna go put this on and then I'll show you it, and then yeah. Okay, so excuse the mess behind me, but we are packing, so it's a complete pigsty. But these are the little shorts. Let me pop the jacket on. I thought these were so cute, really lovely, like tailored. I think they're actually called like faux linen shorts on the website, and they do kind of like from a distance look like linen. And then I've got my little white body from Nasty Gal. I love white on holiday, especially when you're tanned. I think it looks so lovely. So, and also as you can see, these are like paper bag waist. So again, I think these are really flattering. So that's them, and then I'll just pop the jacket on. Okay, and then here is it with the jacket. I think this actually might look a little bit kind of not summery enough. I went for an oversized jacket, so I'm gonna put it on properly and like roll the sleeves, and then I think I will wear maybe my Gucci loafers with this to tie in with the white, and then take a little handbag. So yeah, I'm gonna go put this jacket on and see if I can make it work. So I've just rolled the sleeves up. I do kind of think this looks more like English summer than a holiday outfit, but also I think it's quite cute, so I'm gonna just wear it. So jacket, little body, and then I've stuck on my Gucci loafers. I literally haven't worn these. I think I got them about, I got them at the start of the year, and I think I've worn them literally like 5 times. And I was getting a bit stressed that I just wasn't ever gonna wear them properly, but I've worn them so much this holiday. I think I've like found my way with styling them. Definitely more summer shoes than winter shoes. So yeah, loving them. But yeah, this is my little outfit. I will obviously pop it down below for you. And then I've just popped on my YSL clutch. This has like a strap as well, but I always just make it into a clutch. This is another item that I literally have owned for so long, and I just never ever wore. And then I seem to have worn it literally so much this holiday. So kind of found a new love for that. Earrings, I have these little mango like tri-hoop ones. I have a Cartier necklace, which you guys always ask about. I will link an alternative down below because it is quite expensive, so I'll find one that is more affordable, and I'll also link this one, of course. Cartier watch, Cartier bracelet, and I also have, yeah, my second earring, if you can see, is a Missoma little like huggy. Okay, and then the absolute final thing I do before I leave anywhere is put on perfume. I have literally fallen in love with this Guerlain perfume. It's called Ginger Picante. Probably saying that wrong, but it's so gorgeous. Smells like ginger, smells like really light, lovely, floral, gorgeous ginger and like summery vibes, and it looks like this. The bottle is just so pretty. Let me focus it. There you go. Look how gorgeous that is. So I'm spraying this literally every day on holiday. I think it's the only perfume I actually took with me. That's in my mind. And that is me ready for going out. So super quick, obviously quite natural makeup and just very non-time consuming. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything will be linked down below: makeup, hair stuff, jewelry, outfit, everything. So just pop down there as usual if you would like to have a look at anything. And I think that's all from me. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to hit subscribe for me, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Bye.